Hi and welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome, Arti. Welcome, Faisal, Hassan. Good afternoon, Ayan. Faisal. I was at school, just now reached. Yeah, Binav. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Milan, welcome, dear. Akib. Hi, dear Akib. Romano. Wow. And Silly. Welcome. Anna. Good afternoon, dear. Shifa. Welcome, dear. Neha, Jinu. MashaAllah. So nice. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Safia, walaikum salam, dear. Good afternoon, Nihala. Ayan, walaikum salam, Ayan. That's so nice to see you all people just joining. Others are slowly joining. Today is a remarkable day, and we are going to check out exactly how to make the CRUX sheet, isn't it? Yes, Angel Mariam. Good afternoon. Hope I am audible and everything is perfect. Yes, happy Diwali, happy Children's Day. Josefa, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, Ayan, happy. Keep talking through the text, okay? I keep reading all your texts. Hi, Sania Alam. Oh my God, my artist came. Hi, Sania. Good afternoon. Sabarias. Good afternoon, dear. Oh, Dion. Okay, Dion, maybe, yeah, sister join. MashaAllah. Good. Hi, dear. How are you? Yeah, Sonu, I can see you. MashaAllah. Great. Yeah, doing good, dear. How are you, Abhinav? Okay, so almost 30 people reached now. We have to wait for a little more. Anyway, today is a very important day, a remarkable day. Oh, very important day. When I say it, I mean that you're going to make your exams very easy by using certain methods. Wow, it's so happy to hear, Faisal. Great. Okay, so exams were good for him, mashallah. Great. So, today we are just going to discuss how to make our crux sheet, and that's our discussion. As I told you, yes, I don't know, people might join later on, and I don't know exactly what are they going to get from this, but anyway, we have to get into slowly and find out exactly what are we going to do about the crux sheet, and you are just eagerly waiting for that, I know. So by the way, guys, welcome to Salim's Learning Simplified. Hi, Shafin. I can see you, Shafin. MashaAllah. So, today the topic is very simple, very useful, and a very important thing as far as anybody who would like to learn, recollect, remember, and write exams in the perfect way. Okay, and that is what our topic heading is: how to make the crux sheet, which is going to help you for your revisions. Hi, Javena. Hi. Good. Sophia is there. Okay, fine. Let us slowly get into the topics. And now, yeah. Wow. Good afternoon, Sheena Mall Ajit. There are so many people who are just from various places joining with us. And then, so guys, What is a CRUX sheet, isn't it? That is our question. You all are thinking like, what is it? Some of you must have tried checking the meaning of what this word CRUX sheet, and you got so many sheets which is nothing related with studies over there. Yeah, Emma, Elizabeth, welcome, welcome. Kevin, welcome, dear. And then, what is basically a CRUX sheet? Okay, a CRUX sheet is a piece of paper where you have written what you are going to study for your exams and what are you going to recollect and remember for the maximum possible length of time. Oh, okay, Jadit, I understand because I read that particular, name. That's what. Anyway, so guys, this CRUX sheet making is at the starting, you'll feel like it's a tedious, cumbersome, Herculean task. But remember, no gains without pains, isn't it? When you are able to, when you start sitting for making a CRUX sheet, it's actually a piece of paper where you're writing something by yourself. Okay. You are sometimes feeling to a particular, extent like, oh my God, how much more I have to write? How many more things I have to add? How much of time it will take me to cover? Remember, one point is very clear. When you are preparing it, you are literally reading your book, isn't it? That means the first part of learning you are going to do. So now guys, before I say exactly how to make the CRUX sheet, let me give you some introductions related to the stuff. So what is it? Learning is basically like a ladder. Okay, you can climb, keep climbing, and learning keeps going up once you understand the real methods and methodologies of learning. So there are so many study methods used for climbing this learning ladder. And this channel is only meant for what? Only meant for helping you to prepare or making you possible how to climb this ladder in a simple and easy way. Yes, 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 Sophia. Yes, the word, rod, and show. All right. Okay. So now, from the learning ladder, okay, uh, okay, C means the spelling. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's wonderful. So from the learning ladder, what I would like to bring to your brain, look, the learning is basically done in so many steps. Like, first of all, we all people, what we do, we read, isn't it? We read. Then some of you, not all, sit and write. And then some of you will start sitting and recollecting and remembering, and then you will start doing the same process after you reach your examination hall and start recollecting and remembering. And you understand the fact that so many things that you remembered yesterday very well, today I am unable to bring to my brain. And you all say the concept, you all say to your dad and mom, you all say to teachers, really ma'am, really sir, I studied everything, but I don't know, once I got the paper, oh my God, I lost everything from me. So this is what normally learning is. What is the basic mistake happening with us? Some people only read and learn. Some people only write and learn. Some people combine reading and writing and learn. Some people combine reading, writing, hearing and learn. And get another group. They read, they write, they hear, they revise, they recollect, they repeat, and they remember. Oh my God. So this is how people are trying to learn. So guys, let us get into first point. Before making the CRUX sheet, you must know how to read. Okay, how to read. One basic mistake that happening with most of the students is they don't know exactly what is a method to read. Remember, even reading is also a ladder. You cannot climb a ladder where there are so many spokes missing, isn't it? Imagine you're climbing step by step by step, and so many are missing. How are you going to keep the leg on the next one? Same way, reading also can affect you if you don't know exactly the method. So let me tell you in short, okay, how to read. First of all, we all read line by line. Little fast people, those who are very fast in reading, how do they read? They read just skipping the lines and just their eyeball movement, something is special in that. Okay, they do move their eyeballs so quickly and so fast that they cover lines very quickly. Much more fast people are there who can read diagonally. That's called diagonal reading. In that, what they do, no, they take a book and they just go through the words very fast so that they are literally passing through the diagonal of the book. And oh my God, at the end, they understood what is the important thing available there. They didn't read everything, each and every point. When you want to understand something not into depth, but for the time being, you can just go for this method of diagonal reading. But diagonal reading is a special method, especially of film actors and all. They read their dialogues diagonally, and very quickly, within minutes, they could remember all the dialogues as such. And when they go in front of the camera, they just deliver it, isn't it? Imagine they always say the dialogue wrong, and the director is like, will you please stop it, and we'll stop all this movie. They will never be a winner in their race. Am I right? So do not think that they are really great. They are able to remember these things and the dialogues, huge and long dialogues without any pause. And that is the beauty from their side. So guys, let us start reading. How are we going to read a chapter? Number one, read line by line. Take your time and slowly read. Once you read a line, comprehend it automatically. A very good reader, when he reads, he will keep comprehending the line by line and goes ahead, isn't it? So you are just reading by comprehending, and once sentence is over, you understood the meaning. All right. After finishing that meaning is very clear in the brain, you made a picture of that particular statement. Okay. Then you went for the next statement. I'm very sure the second statement will be certainly connected with the first one. Am I right? Yes, it's connected. And after finishing the second statement, next the third, next the fourth, next the fifth, suddenly like a jerk who will come, a very important point may enter there. And that might be written in bold letters, so many eye-catching things, or a name of a scientist might come. Like that, you have to read line by line and read a complete paragraph. Here, Aditi asked me a question last time. I don't know whether she joined or not. And anyway, what was the question? Why am I unable to complete my focus on studies and I'm getting distracted too much? The answer is very simple. Because because we are not understanding what we are reading. Not because we don't know English, because our mind is not here. Mind is saying, come on, man, you don't have any other job. Let's go outside and do something. Okay, that is the reason. So now how to make you understand what you read? Yes, there is so many techniques and tips for that. So let me tell you some of them. One, when you read, picturize and keep going. When you are picturizing and going, the picture will connect, and automatically that will give a clear cut, scene around you, which will help you to remember and recollect so many such things. Okay. Then second one, once you have collected and put all the points one after the other, okay, what is next? All right, guys, once you understood the important points from the paragraph, you are going to find out the exactly important required things. So how to find it easily? When you were reading the first time, when you saw such things, some of you has tried this method with me while we are giving live classes. So when you're reading and when you come to a particular important point, you feel like it's very important, put a circle on it. Okay, most of the teachers use the method called underline, and underlining says what? Okay, I underlined it, so tomorrow you can go and read it. Underlining itself says procrastinate. Tomorrow you look, today you don't look. No, do not wait for underlining. Rather, you just go for what? Get into the particular topic and then see the point and circle it with a pencil. Simply, not a pure circle and all. Yes, just put a circle. Yeah, my wife also joined. Oh my God. Okay, okay, that's wonderful. So just put a circle around this, and like that it is going on, and keep circling. At the end, in the paragraph, you'll have so many circled words. And next time when you're reading, you need to keep only your eye on the circle, and that is the beauty. Okay, the circled words, you can either write on the left or right gap or the margin of the book, or you can directly bring into your sheet called the CRUX sheet. And how do we get for that? Okay, how to prepare your CRUX sheet? The main part of the topic, the heart of today's discussion is now kicking start. Never miss it and try to be there with me. And I'm sure if at all one person got use of this, that's more than enough for me. But remember, This was so beautiful. How did I come to this particular conclusion? Let me tell you. When I was doing my post graduation, okay, when we were all not at all serious about studies and just going left and right and enjoying life, you know, one of my friends, his name is Vinod, okay, Vinod, and maybe he will see this later on and he will just recollect all these memories. He was a very, very small man, short, stretched man, and a very fair looking boy. He comes to the hostel. We all were in hostel. He comes early morning and he will have so many such papers with him, okay, and then he will just sit there and start taking this paper bundle. I'm like, what is this, man, so many papers with you? He will start pulling out and reading, and then we never give a damn. But once exam is over, oh my god, he's really getting very good marks. And then I checked one day his papers and all. That's really beautiful that he has gone through all the chapters well in advance and taken the important points and just squeezed it and kept in a paper. Later, I tried to do some research on it and understood, yes, this is something really wonderful and scientifically having a base, and that is the crux sheet. So, guys, let us get into how to prepare it. Okay, remember, every crux sheet is a single sheet. If at all possible, if there is no other way, you can keep it as double, but generally it is single. Okay, one paper. Take the paper and just fold it vertically like this. And now you have four pages. Page number 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is a crux sheet. Okay. Now, on the top of that, you're going to write the heading of the chapter you're going to read. Okay. Just write the heading of the chapter. CRUX, crux. Okay, dear Sophia. Now, what is next? After writing the heading on the top, now when you finished first paragraph, suppose you got 3 points from there, bring out the 3 points, a 1 2 3 like that. Use small short fonts and write slow, little by neatly. Don't rush. There is a difficulty. Those who learn fast and those who can read and understand quickly have a common mistake of having bad handwriting. Why? Because the brain runs faster, so they need to reach, so the fingertip doesn't reach on time and the handwriting goes bad. Okay. Hi Suja, that's wonderful. All right, so now what happens, this sheet, once the first 4 points you have written there, all right, now you're going to next paragraph. You read it and you pulled out important points. You're just writing it below and going on. But remember, don't take too much of space and waste the sheet, because we need to squeeze everything into a single sheet. And then in between, while you're going through the points and writing, suddenly comes a very, very important point, extremely important point, and which you can never forget. Catch it and take another color pen instead of the normal pen. Take another color and write it with the capital letters, big bold fonts, and write there. And in between another paragraph, suddenly comes the name of a scientist or somebody or some years, or you feel like it is extremely important. Take it and put it with another color. Remember, keep a color scheme. If at all there are subheadings, suppose heading A is about something, heading B is entirely about another thing, heading C is entirely about yet another thing. So what you can do is, heading A and related to condense, you use one color, B yet another color, and C yet another color. So what is the use of this? When you use various colors, what is going to happen? This color, suddenly if you want to check a particular topic, you don't have to just go through the words and find it out. Suddenly the color code will catch your eye there, and okay, this is my area which I want to refer. Okay, so this is how you're going to read. Look, if you literally start reading the book and pull out the points from that, believe me, you will find out minimum 50% of the things written in the book is not required for us to recollect or remember. Why? Some of them will be like, we have learned this in lower classes. Okay, we have already studied this in the previous chapter, or referring to this one, referring to that one. So many such things are there. And some statements you will see like it is utter waste for you. So what you can do is avoid all those statements and you pull out only the cream content of your topic. Hope you understood. Okay. Hi Gautam. Hi Gautam. Gautam, the legend, has joined us. Okay, so now once you pulled out the cream content and started putting all the things with various color codes and other things, next step is crucial. What is it? Imagine during your learning some diagrams pop up. So what shall we do? when diagrams comes, you are like, okay, if it is a small and short and easy to accommodate here, try to draw it with the pencil or with some other colors. If you are good at sketching and making it easy, imagine this diagram is so elaborate and so many contents are there, the labeling itself will take all these pages. Do not do that here. Do not bring it to the CRUX sheet. Rather, attach a reference here. The diagram is in page number, for example, 127, suppose page number 127. So when you are reading and revising, you just reach there, suddenly open your book 127. If you don't write that, page number, you have to again go through the flip through the pages of the book and reach there. Remember, we all are planning how to save our time and make it so fruitful. I told you, don't work like very hard and so difficult and simply coming with less grades. No, work really smart. Okay, so that is what I want to make it very clear to you. Now next point, what is it? Diagrams like that, put the reference. Now suppose along with the diagrams you get some other thing to refer. In that case, you can put them also as reference. That means you should keep reference points as specific. Imagine one particular part is so important and it has to be remembered in a single shot. You need to put some stars near to it. Okay, particular statement, stars means make this sheet the maximum possible beautiful way that you can. And now next, what? Imagine while you were writing an essay questions and all the points you covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. All right. How are you going to learn all this 10? Okay. Some of you use the story method. Some of you use mnemonics. Some of you use photographic memorization. And there are so many other methods, right? Okay. So what was the method that you created? Remember, when you are making notes like that, if you have a time, create the method and do there. Or at the end, when you are reading the CRUX sheet and trying to recollect it, you will certainly have to make a method and take that method. And what method you created should come in that paper. I mean, the memory techniques you used, if it is mnemonics, isn't it? So, for example, I did a video like, how to remember all the electromagnetic radiations in 60 seconds. So it was like, I love you. What? You remember that? I love you 10G. So that was a mnemonics used for remembering these things. So that you will write there. So what is the use of that? This will make us recollect very quickly. And this is this is how normally we go ahead with a CRUX sheet. Now, still many more points we can add in the CRUX sheet. And remember, there are some important points. Just 1 second, sorry. Okay, so there are still many points that we can incorporate into CRUX sheet. That is according to your, everybody have their own creativity, isn't it? Use your creativity and work out whatever possible things that you can bring into this sheet. Now, let me tell you, there are some important things that you have to keep in mind while you're going ahead. You must have a clear-cut plan of your chapters and the points. So I suggest, okay, you can make your own, you can write your own sheet according to your own pace, but I strongly suggest to hold on your own specific plans based on your calculated, educated guesses. What I mean by this, look, imagine you have a chapter with four pages in the book. Maybe you need only one part of this paper to finish. Imagine you have a chapter with 40 pages. You may need to take such 2 sheets. There is nothing wrong. A CRUX sheet may. Best is always 1, but we can have 2 also. Okay, no worries. Hi, welcome Sanjay Karthik. Welcome. That's beautiful. So now what is next? Once we have taken all this, when we come across such, writing, how to plan it. Okay, so I suggest strongly read all the chapter and make your side notes at the starting. Okay, so once you made your side notes and completed the chapter, side notes means the notes written on the side of the notebook itself, I mean textbook itself. Most of the textbooks have got a gap in the left and right margin, isn't it? That is not simply kept there for you to write something there as a reference point, and you can easily catch up the points later on when you look at there. So these side notes, once you have prepared, okay, you will get a clear-cut idea how much amount of sentences, how much amount of words are supposed to come into this paper. All right, now what are you going to do? You are planning the total amount of paper. Then based on that plan, you can make your final fonts and other things. Imagine there is no other way. You couldn't finish in one sheet. After finishing this, you go here, page 3, page 4. If not possible here, you can take another sheet. No worries about that. You can attach it. And then, bring those points accordingly. But if you managed it well and managed in a single sheet, the beauty is you will have a psychological advantage. Yes, one chapter is one sheet for me. That advantage is really useful when you come into the next level. Now, how are we going to use this? Okay, guys, there are so many beautiful steps. Remember, this was the method I use whenever I wanted to improve and get very good grades. And believe me, certainly this method has made me and proved to me like that is a method which will make me to remember anything that I could learn under the roof of that syllabus. So remember, how are we going to use this sheet? Okay, let us get into that. You can do this for every subject. Okay, no question about whether we can do it for one subject or other subject. For any subject you can make, not only science or math or history, any subject. But in history, if you go ahead, there are so many, the content will be so huge and you need minimum 2 sheets. However you try to cut short, you need minimum 2 sheets there. All right, so now how do we use it? Number one, suppose you finish writing all the points and somehow you completed one chapter. Maybe it will take 5 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours based on your previous knowledge about the chapter and your writing skills and your time taken. You have to write it legibly. Otherwise, what is going to happen? You may not understand what you have written. Later, you are in trouble. So this all things happens. Now, fine. At the end, what are we going to do? Take this, okay, and send you through your dad or mom, or just you have a color printer, print this color copy and file it nicely in a physically in a file. If you have a filing habit of doing all these things in your computer, scan this, click a copy and keep it in your computer so that anytime you can print it. Okay, you can use any of these methods. Fine. Then you can organize CRUX sheet for science, chapter 1, this one, CRUX sheet, chapter 2, this one. So everything is live and saved perfectly beautifully in your computer. All right, now let's go for step 2. After you prepared your copy and saved it safely, you just can fold it, and believe me, this way you can hold in your pocket, and wherever you walk you can carry this paper. Remember, as you are carrying this paper, it may undergo wear and tear. That's why we have kept the original, the master copy saved. Hope you got me now. All right, next point. Once you carry this paper, it's not just to carry. Why I'm telling you to carry the paper? You can even click this as a picture and keep it in your mobile, in your files, and you can just open whenever you go. Why I'm telling you to carry this as a paper? There's a difference. When you keep opening the mobile and looking into this sheet, suddenly what will happen? You will see the notifications from WhatsApp. Okay, and after reading all the notification, you might see the notification from what? Instagram, Facebook. After everything is over, half an hour is gone. Now you are thinking, why did I open the mobile? What was the reason? Seriously, it happens, right? Yes. And finally you're like, okay, anyway, you kept the mobile and went to the other things. That's why I'm telling you, from the mainstream you will get diverted. So what shall we do? Keep it in the pocket, and then wherever you go, even if you are sitting in a car and traveling to somewhere, or you are in a huge party time, or everybody is what making noise there, no worries. Every time what we do when we feel bored, we pull out our mobile and then clicking start games, right? But imagine you pull out this sheet. What's going to happen? Hi. All right, so what is going to happen? You pull out the sheet and just started looking at this. So suddenly various colors, bold spellings, so many things are catching our eyes, and simply diagonally try to go through this like diagonal reading. Oh, no need. Okay, if you don't want to diagonal read first, you cannot do that. Okay, slowly read the first line, second line, third line, and you will notice that it is just what? Only the points, only the cream thing. Waste is removed forever, and only the cream is available in your book. Am I right? And you are like, okay, when you are reading all these points, what shall you do? That is yet another important point. Okay, you read first, second, third, fourth, fifth point. Connect them like one, the spokes of the ladder. and go through the points. Keep connecting them by making pictures or whatever you like. Connect each points and go ahead. Okay, meanwhile, next heading came color change, and you're having what, another beautiful area. So try to remember that mnemonics you kept there, try to recollect it, and slowly go. Suppose one page you finished, don't turn, halt, you finished one page. Now once you finish this, close it and try to recollect from first to last. Suddenly you are noticing some missings. You will never get it at a single shot, okay, I'm sure about that. So you are finding some missings. What is next? Okay, if you're finding the missing, open the paper and see where is it missing. Okay, keep an eye on that and continue. Once you are able to what, do it again, cover it, continue. Maybe you do it 2 3 times. Okay, fourth time, I'm sure at least fourth or fifth time you will be able to read or recollect from the first point till the last without any mistakes. Okay, once you have done that, you can get a walk, take a break. Okay, but remember, you have completed maybe quarter of the chapter, because here we have what, 4 pages, and that is a full chapter as per our plan. So quarter you have completed. Can you believe it? Yes, you have done it. Now what? Now after your break is over, when you go for a break, what is next? Break doesn't mean what this only. Break means what? You are just keeping this paper in your pocket, but you are just remembering the points. A person who is too much interested in this, he can never stop reading, he can never stop remembering these stuffs, and he will keep going one after the other, and he will be like, okay, I know it. There are methods for learning, no? So joining all these things, it should be so beautiful, and you'll be remembering. Okay, after a movie, or sorry, after a small song or something, you came back. Okay, 15 minutes, half an hour break, whatever you took, you came back. Now do the second page like that, do the third page like that, make breaks in between. After finishing the fourth page, till the content is done till here and you reach the end of the chapter, it may be time consuming, I'm telling you guys, but never mind. What you read will try to stay in your brain. There is a reason for that. You finish the fourth. Now what is next? Take the first and go fast once more. Tuck, 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 tuck. You will be amazed to see that most of the things before you reach there, because your mind has that ability. Everybody has that ability. Okay, believe me. And you're just going on the points and points and points and points, and you're just looking into it. Next is close it and try to read without looking each and everything you try. I'm sure so many of you will fail here, and so many times you have to open it and take and refer. Never mind, in a single go no one can be succeeding, isn't it? So success comes to those who continuously try. So great. Now what is next? After finishing this, you are done with this, you are like, oh my god, whatever happened, no, finish, leave it. You're making your second CRUX sheet and you're just working on that subject. It's going on. Now guys, remember what is next, next, tomorrow, the next day, when you get up early morning, we all pull our mobile and just look what is there. Okay, you do that, but along with that, you pull out your CRUX sheet also, kept somewhere near the bed, and just look once early morning. When you look something, it's going to refresh like anything. Okay, look once and then suddenly close and try to recollect it. Remember, the memory ladder has some specialities. I told you before. If you try to recollect it within this time gap, most of the things will stay for ever in our brain, as you know it. So guys, good. So you try to recollect. Remember, at this particular point, you may go to miss so many points that you read yesterday, but you are wonderfully noticing a point that so many points are available there. This is just like how you are sitting and writing the exams, right? When you wrote the exam, so many points are missing. Same way you'll find missings here, but that number of or amount of missings will be less here. There is a reason why, because you are having little points, not like complete textbook with you. Now what shall you do? Read and just go ahead with all the points, slowly revising. Suddenly you got one particular area. Oh my god, however you're trying to bring it back to memories, you're not getting it. Okay, open the page. Now use a special color of highlighter. Okay, highlighter, normally what where we use to highlight important things, but you are not using highlighter here for important things. What, you took a highlighter, and what the point which you could not bring back to your memories, no, highlight it. Don't highlight all the paper and just make it a mess. Okay, so just highlight it. All right, then again continue. Maybe after, before reaching the end of the page, one more point you need to highlight. Okay, now you have highlighted in all the 4 pages some points. These are the checkpoints that you're going to meet where certainly you are going to have a pause and open your paper to check it again. Now what is next? Now what is next? All right, what is next? Okay, so you're going to take a very small sheet having this size. What is it? Only this size. That means you have to cut this sheet into this size, and all the highlighted things, that the checkpoints that you're going to miss, put on that one. Okay, now keep the crux sheet away and take that is a flag knot. What is it called as? The flag knot. So take the flag knot and the highlighted things are there, that you put in your pocket. All right, done. So what is this? This is for you to recollect all the points of the chapter, and whenever you feel like you are troubled, now instead of opening and troubling your sheet, but okay, this one, after 3-4 times you tried it, this paper will be here in your brain. Why? Before, what is the psychology behind it? Before, you are seeing all the things together and you have to pull out. Now you have already pulled out and you're seeing only the most troublesome things that are troubling you forever. So you took it and you kept it here. Okay, now next day, what you have to do again, pull out this CRUX sheet and the other highlights, keep both together, don't open it, and try. Boom, you will certainly see that 99% you accomplished. There is a reason. Once you feel like, yes, I am 100% accomplished with this one, it may take 1 day, 2 days, it may take hours, it may take 1 week for somebody, no worries, but what you learned will stay. Right now, you're taking so many hours and weeks and studying so many things. But are they staying here? No. Then why should you waste your time like that? Whatever you read should be here. So this one will certainly help you for that. Okay, guys. Then what is next? Okay, what is next? You have already made a copy, so this sheet must be what so done with, and wear and tear must have killed it, like it's very old age now. Okay, fine, just keep it away and take a new print, back to back. Okay, not back to back, one-sided. Okay, and then stick on your wall, and that what you stuck on your wall says that is already completed. And now what are supposed to do? Whenever you want to revise, go and look at the wall. That's why you should not print back to back. Why? If you print back to back, the backside is not visible, isn't it? So stick and just go there. You took your brush early morning, you are going to brush and you are brushing, just going through the sheet. Simply you go through, you are like, okay, everything I know, why should I waste my time? But don't pull out and remove that sheet there, keep it there. Okay, till you are satisfied like anything. Done. This way, each chapter you can do for any subjects. I'm telling you, what is the beauty? After so many months over, okay, we are approaching to the board exam, and when all are like, oh my god, 16 chapters in science, 17 chapters in history, geography, crying, you have the psychological benefit of telling, no, I have 16 papers, not chapters, only papers, my CRUX sheet. And when you open this paper and started reading, you have a smile on your face. Why? Because most of the things your brain is making you recollect very quickly. And even the methods, the mnemonics you used, everything, tuck, 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 tuck. Photographic memory also working now. Why? Because where is that mnemonics, where is it written, everything is very clearly working there now. You got the point. So like that, your brain will be making you recollect, and you're like, brain, I love you. Okay, imagine, even if you do all this and some of the things are so difficult, for example, scientific names in biology or some particular definitions. Okay, if you have not seen definitions, that's a good idea. I have made up a video only for definitions, how to learn definitions a very simple way. You can go and watch that. All right, so definitions like that, things that is really troubling you, you make small flag notes like what I told, and put all the places where you can easily access, like under your dining tables, glass, or near your near your bedroom, or even, why not, even in your toilet you can stick one. Why? Because we spend some time in toilet also, no, so that time also we can utilize. But what you do, you take the mobile and sit in the toilet, never do that. Okay, what you're supposed to do, simply sit there, and meanwhile these notes are laughing at you. Wow, so you're like, okay, see, what am I trying to take into your brain? What is learning? Learning means how much you repeat. Okay, that's why even though you don't know the meaning, you all are singing Janaganamana without any mistake. So we repeat it from childhood. Whatever we repeat, it will keep what staying in our brain. Good afternoon, Achsa. You're welcome, dear. So It will keep staying in our brain and it will never go. Once you repeated it this many times, the number of loops made in your repetition will make those things stay in your brain forever. And that's what your national anthem you can. However, you want to delete it, will it go away? No. However, you want to delete your favorite songs, like, will it go away? No. Alan Walker, you're deleting, but it is coming again and again, right? This is the beauty which I want to tell you. Okay. Now, look, let me come to next point. When you use this, try to remember that you have your saved copy there with you. Otherwise, you're going to trouble yourself. Okay, don't always believe on soft copies. Sometimes it may become virus attacked, or you have to do it. So hard copy is also a must. That's what this is, the Bible you created. Do not miss it. Alhamdulillah, that's great. Safia's comment, I like that. Okay, highlight class, surely amazing, wonderful, mashallah, love it. So now let us continue for the remaining thoughts. Once you have done the crux sheet and you are revising, how do you feel like? Yes, you will get a kind of mental satisfaction, like, yes, I have done something. But when, let me tell you openly, when you are at the real process of making the crux sheet, you will feel like, oh my goodness, what is it? It's not getting, it's the never ending process. When am I going to finish it? What is this, man? Like that, you will get so many thoughts. Okay, so these all thoughts should not rule you. I'm telling you seriously. It will, if you're feeling so much tired and feeling like, oh my god, just get up, take a walk, and come back. Look, the future is only for those people who are really inspired from inside and who want to catch it. I would like to tell you, everyone can study, but those who makes studies their life, okay, they are going to catch the best future. Trust me. And if at all you feel like this can be, particular methods can be made into some more changes and some more beauties we can add into it later on, come back to this video, which will be available in my channel. Go and put your valuable comments there. Okay, and that comments, based on that, other people also can work out new ideas, creativities, and all. And now listen, after finishing these thoughts, let me ask you some more serious thought. Okay, what is that, my guys? Look, right now, on today's condition, I am telling, maybe after years also this video will stay in YouTube and condition might be entirely different. But those who are watching after years, it is not, I think, applicable for you. But rather, what I want to tell you is today's condition. Now we are in the midst of November, isn't it? Now, half of November, 1 month of December, January, February, means 3.5 months are what generally remaining in the hand of a student who is planning to go for a board exam. Whereas students who are having school exams, especially for 9, 11, and people and all, they may get only 2.5 months. Why? Because their exams will normally kickstart in February. Now you are like, this pandemic has troubled everything. Is it going to happen exactly on the time frame? Let us imagine that it's going to happen on an exact time frame. Okay, there is other choice, okay, that we can keep later. But now for the time being, imagine, just imagine, it is happening on exact time. What will you do? So let us imagine like it's going to happen on the exact time. I'm sure whatever happens in the world, exams will be given for you, and you have to write it in front of what the teachers. Now look here, right now online exams and other things are going for you. So you are just ready for the exam. You are like, okay, everything today I will do. I'm so sure I will never refer anything. And finally, you don't know a question. Ting, you went to what? Okay, Google, try. Answer you got. Remember, guys, Google will help you in the real exam. No. When teacher asks you in the real exam platform, you're like, oh my God, I don't know. This is like cheating ourselves. For sure, it's going to happen. For the time being, we can escape. But no, it is not at all a right method. I'm telling you seriously. So, guys, count. 3 months means 90 days. And 10 more days on this month means 100 days. Right? Okay. That means Before you write your main exam, you have 100 days. And are you ready? You check the total number of chapters in your book. Okay, this is applicable for everybody who is writing exam in March. Okay, those who are having their college studies, university studies and all, check the amount of syllabus and amount of chapters you have to study. Let us for the time being talk here as chapters. Okay, science 16, okay, maths 15, like that. You start make a list. I'm sure when you put all the chapters into what major numbers and write it on a paper and calculate the total, remember and mind it seriously, guys. You have more than 100 chapters, and available with you is just 100 days. So one chapter, one day, not even a second day. Oh my goodness, are you really thought of this before? Did you ever thought of this? Did you ever think of this? No, you never thought. Now that's what I'm telling you, you never thought. Now take it in the brain and start thinking, really, only 100 days and 100 chapters, that means one day one chapter I have to finish. When am I going to make all these crux? Oh my goodness. Look, you have no time to relax, you have no time to procrastinate, you have no ways and no methods to get to into enjoyments before you completed your learning. This all are meant for those who have some dreams in life. Okay, those who do not have any dreams and they are like, I am not going to study whatever you are going to say here, sir, I'm not at all giving a damn for that, I'm not going to study. For them, this is not at all counted. But let me tell you, those who are following this and counting it seriously, okay, it is going to reach where your results and your future. Maybe after some years, okay, maybe after 5 or 10 years, you may come one day and simply see my YouTube channel and you'll see this video still available there. And you might be remembering, oh my God, when I was in this class, sir told this, and yes, whatever he told, I followed and I could reach here. And you will feel like the real use of this. You understand why I told this directly in YouTube channel? Why? Because I want it to be saved safely for any generations till my death. Whatever I am posting there will be available till the end of YouTube, isn't it? We don't know when YouTube is going to end. Till that it will be available and every generations can use it. And whoever getting a benefit of this talk will come as a special kind of reward for me even into my graveyard. That is the only reason why I have taken YouTube as the best platform to bring these thoughts into your brain. So 100 days, 100 chapters. Where is the time to relax? Now you are like, even if you are telling like all these things, sir, I know, I agree that, but where is time for us? Yes, that is what I'm also asking you. Where is time for you? But you're finding a time for sleeping, finding a time for what? So many things now. Let me say something to you. The time that you get before the exams are $1,000,000 valuable than the time you get after the exam. Am I right? Before the exam, whatever time you got, how you used it, that is going to really do what? Your future. After the exam, what is the use of the time? You can use it for something else. But for say doing the same exam, okay, if you fail in the exam, you can use what? The same time for doing the exam once more. Some people are like that. They will learn only after failing. They never listen to parents or they never listen to teachers, and they will just do all their what possible things. And finally, when they fail, they come to know. That's called negative education. Right now, father told, don't touch the flame. Okay, the son or daughter listened. Okay, why, Papa? Papa told, it is very hot. It will burn you. Son understood. That is called normal positive education. Some of them will never listen. Now, why he is telling me? Some people do that, like, like an experiment. Yes, experiments are required. Then only science will be new findings will be born. Yes, finally he experiments. What will happen if I touch? He touches. Oh my God, he burned and he learned. Right? So some people just burn and understand. Some people may not understand. Suddenly they have to burn in life. Right? Oh, thank you, Sophia. Amazing class, mashallah. Great. That's so happy to hear from Sophia. That's wonderful. So, guys, what I want to, we are slowly getting into, the thoughts and conclusion of this session. But before that, let me tell you, use all the points which I told, make your CRUX sheet, make a copy of that, and the earliest you post, and you can comment about your CRUX sheet, your developments, your doubts, everything. Come under this YouTube's videos and put your comments, and you are always welcome. Whatever possible from my side to improve it. Of course, I am also a student. I am learning every day. I will keep improving it so that the next generation will get better and better what chances for improving their own sheets and all. Remember, the future is only for those who sow the seed today. Okay. The future is only for those who sow the seeds today. If you want to reap great benefits, sow it right now. Okay. If you want to go ahead without any mistakes, sharpen your axe right now. And do not keep it for the next day. Today. And not even today, this moment. If you are planning to take a sleep after this, you are so tired. Come on, let me tell you, leave it. You can sleep later. Okay. There are two kinds of sleep. I always tell my children. What is it? Some people sleep before the exam, and after the exam, they can never sleep. Why? They're afraid of the results. Oh my God, what will happen? And finally, they could not sleep properly. They'll turn left and right, they can't sleep. Some people, they sleep after the exam, and before the exam they do not sleep. They just keep away their sleep, and they sacrifice so many things and sleep after the exam, so nice and calm. They don't have any worries. What I did, my maximum possible, I used all the points to my depth, and whatever is coming back to me, that is my personal. But I'm sure that I have done from my side everything. Okay. Wow, that's wonderful, Safia. Next download, I will do this. That's really beautiful, Safia, from your side. Amazing information, informative session. That's from Sharanya. I mean, Arti, right? Yeah, Arti has joined with mommy's. I think, yeah, the ID. So that is how sleeping varies. So if you are ready to sacrifice some of your sleep right now, okay, you are going to enjoy a sleep in much more valuable, beautiful mattress later on. Okay, that too with peace of mind. Or else you will not be able to sleep at all, and peace of mind will be lost. Remember, this pandemic has given a challenge to the world, but for you guys, for children, this is not a challenge. Okay. Yes, this is not a challenge. What is this? This is an opportunity. Use it and make use of your time like anything. See, this is my usual sleeping time, and I plan my what class early. But because I just couldn't do it on time, I have my commitment to you, which I have given to you and God. So I left my sleeping time. I didn't even take my lunch. Why? Because for my age, once the food goes inside, our eyes will start drooping. Just because of that, I didn't take my lunch. Just thought, when my wife called, why are you not eating? I told, after the session I'll eat. Then only I can talk to them nicely. You got my point. That is what I mean. That means you will sacrifice something. If you sacrifice it, and you're going to get the benefit for sure, isn't it? Yes, sir. Great. Can you make a video on how to avoid distractions? Why not? Certainly taken into serious consideration. How to avoid distractions. Okay. What about the study loop? Okay. Amazing words, really heart touching. That's wonderful from Jayjit also. Look, the study loop. What is actually the study loop? All right. So the loop basically talks about our method of reading and learning. The first loop, which I always call as the vicious circle, catches into that is what our reading redundancy error, cyclic error. Let me tell you what's it. Okay, it's so nice to understand. Some people, they sit with the book finally and start reading. One paragraph is finished, and then second paragraph, before starting, he thinks, what did I read the previous paragraph? Huh? Seriously, man, what did I read? Oh, come on, you cannot do this. They hit on the head, and then, okay, go back and read. Some people never give a damn for this. They will keep reading, that too louder, just to make their parents say that, yes, he works nicely, he works hard. And he knows that I never understood it. I simply read and made some noise to make my father and mother happy about me. All right. Then others, what they do, they are not like that. His mind is good. He's like, no, I cannot do this. Come on, man, you cannot do this. He goes back and sees once more what Okay. After saying that once more, he will just read it little more carefully and seriously. So this time you got little more points. Look, these all loop problems, all these troubles can be easily overcome if you start making your CRUX sheet beautifully, because your mind will automatically catch there. You have a clear goal. I have to clear this chapter's complete CRUX sheet today so that I can revise it so quickly and my chapter is in my pocket. It will be in my brain forever. So if you go with such drive, you will never stop anywhere. No loop will trouble you. You got it? And then you can easily escape. If at all this reading, redundancy is just catching you inside it and squeezing you, let me tell you, don't stop, try reading that chapter again. Stop it, keep it, and take some other thing and read. Why? Because your mind is not ready to accept that. One more serious thing, guys. Look, seriously add antioxidants in your food. Okay, like berries and all. Seriously, why? They really work on your brain, and you don't know exactly what. They make your brain receive the stuffs in a very perfect way. Okay, just tell your parents to add some berries for you. Every day handful of berries you add, you will notice that yes, is there any particular chemical that directly affects and improves your learning? There are so many studies and scientific calculations based on that, so many are there. But one thing I can say you, berries and antioxidants will certainly help you to improve your what memory span and all. So guys, what I want to completely conclude before I proceed to the question answer session. Okay, so what is it? Look, take your aim in front of you and don't say I want to make too much of money and become the most richest person on earth. That is never the aim of studies. But money matters a lot, doesn't mean. But aim is not that. What is the final aim? I want to serve this society. I want to bring up that downtrodden. I want to give my part to the world. I want to make my names written in golden letters in the world's books, because people might one day read your name in the newspaper as the Nobel Prize winner, isn't it? Am I right? Yes, you may. Why don't you feel? Come on, guys. If this book is what you're supposed to study and you can do it, why couldn't you also? Why should you give chance for every time for other one to do it and become always whatever whoever works, there is a winner and loser, certainly. But why couldn't you be a winner? Start dreaming. Dream the day people coming to your house with cameras and shooting and asking you, taking your interview and posting. And you are seeing yourself in TV. Yes, you are the winner. You achieved. And you're giving talks to people. Dream, come on, don't stop yourself. You can do it. So each second's counted. And you will be so much engrossed in it. Seriously, guys. That is, let me tell you and make it short, like small pause, single, whatever, how much ever you repeat and how much ever you see the same book or same paper, the more number of times you repeat and the more times you see it, that is learned forever. That is the real theory behind learning. Hope you understand why. Okay, guys. So repeat. You notice that no, when you bought your new notebooks and all, you were so confused, and on the name slip and all, you looked right, and you have to check and find out which is your book. But after near the end of the year, simply seeing your notebook's outer cover itself, you know why? Because at the backside, okay, out backside cover, you have drawn the picture of the teachers, you have drawn so many things, you played all your games while going on class, going on everything. So simply by saying that, you identify and recollect it, isn't it? So that is what I'm telling you. It's repeatedly seeing. That is what we are using in this method. And I'm sure the CRUX sheet will work. And I'm 100% sure those who work on it, they will tell me tomorrow, sir, yes. And I have so many such students with me, okay? So many in my life, they send me messages, sir, that method really works, sir. I still use it, sir. Still today, I'm following the same method only for my postgraduate studies, for my doctorate studies, for my presentations, for my this, for my that, everywhere. The method. This is not for studies only. Anywhere where you want to, you can make a speech like this. Okay, you can make anything like this. And I use some of them post in Instagram and they post a story and at the bottom they write Salim sir, courtesy to my favorite Salim sir. Like that they tell. Yes, one day you will also tell it, because you are the stakeholders who are going to take exactly what is the use of making a crux sheet. Okay, guys, it has been already 1 hour, and it's been so lovely to see you guys over here. My pleasure to have such a wonderful group of people around me. Without you, I'm not there. Once more, I would like to throw and shower all my blessings on such a beautiful Children's Day to you. Okay, November 14th. I selected this day because it is Children's Day. All right. I have no words to tell about this motivation class. 100 times say it. It's great, great. Oh, mashallah, Safia. That's so nice to hear from you guys. Now, if at all you want to ask any question to me, you can start, texting to me. If any particular point is there, I can certainly catch on that and explain to you. The best motivator ever from Mania and I. Oh, Mania, that's so lovely to hear from you, Mania. Love you, Mania. And Silly, thank you. Great. And Silly, take care. Sophia, thanks a lot, Sophia. That's wonderful. Anything you want to specifically ask, okay, you can ask right now, so that before other people leave, they can also make use of it. But never mind. Whatever I speak will be available on my channel anytime. You can go and watch it. Okay. It's not a must that you have to make squeeze your time and sit for that only. You can keep it for the next day also, but do not procrastinate too much, so that you are going to read all these things after your final exam is over, and then you're like, oh my god, why didn't I see it before? That's it. Okay. All right. Love you all, guys. Love you all, guys. Thank you so much from Sania. Thank you so much from Ayan Rizvi. That's beautiful. Great, great. Thanks a lot for all my, you know, lovely human beings around me. Oh, Romano, Siva, thank you, thank you, Akibrias, thank you. Great, great. Ask me if you want to say, ask anything. Okay, do not hesitate. Okay, how to focus on a particular thing at a time? Yeah, that's a beautiful question, right? How to focus on a particular thing at a time. What does it mean? When you look at one point, your eye automatically makes you see all other things, right? You must have noticed this, right? Yes, you look at a single point. Now you are looking at my YouTube channel, and you're seeing my face there. But even if you are seeing my face, you can see the things around left and right of your mobile or laptop. Okay, everything you can see. This is a common problem with everybody. Okay, so how our eye escape from this? I have kept a specific point in it, in the retina, and that is called the yellow spot, where all the straight lines generally fall. Now let me tell you how to improve this, the distractions. Okay, that's a very simple way. What is it? Guys, number one, when you are listening to my YouTube live now, you are hearing me only, isn't it? You are hearing me only. And sometimes you are hearing some distractions from your home, uh, Okay, I'll tell about that, Kevin. Hold on. Okay, Kevin has asked a question. I'm holding it. Let me complete this. So sometimes you are just hearing some other sounds, this, that, distractions, heavy distractions might come and trouble you. Look, if you stop listening to me and just listen to some other things, you may hear so many sounds around you. Okay, that's special about our brain. Our brain has a special ability called peripheral filtering. What does it mean? Filtering all the peripheral things which are not at all important for us. Okay, that is called peripheral filtering. That happens in most of the people. When they focus on something, they filter all other unimportant things, and that's peripheral filtering. But this happens very clearly when you focus on your games or anything which you are so much interested in, right? You filter everything from outside. You are playing the game. Even if your favorite food came, mommy call, your sibling is going to finish it. I don't care. If I don't clear this level right now, to get back to this level again, I need too much of time. So I keep filtering, isn't it? Periphery, you filter. Now remember, there is one more filtering called central filtering, the most dangerous filtering. What is it? Some people are addicted to central filtering. That is danger. Let me tell you what's it. They filter the main content. Means when I'm talking to you, you are not at all listening to me. Rather, you listen what so many other things, even the sound of your AC making that noise there, or your sibling making shouting, just shouting from the. These all are coming to your brain, and you tend to listen and just nodding the head. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand everything, right? That's called central filtering, the most dangerous stuff for a student. So how to avoid central filtering and how to keep peripheral filtering? Practice something. What is it? Try to read your book, which is so interesting, which you wanted to, or you were waiting for so long. Take that book and read. Okay, not your textbook or study material. Read, even if you read in a railway station. Previously, I told you, you will read and understand it, right? For example, Tingle or Goosebumps. You open the book, you read, you laugh, and ha ha ha. Why? What is going on there? Because your mind is there. Why? When you are reading your textbook, mind is entirely going ulta. Okay, the reason is textbook is something which you are reading with a prejudice that I need to remember this. But the other one you were doing reading without a prejudice. I don't have to remember it. So when you read with a prejudice, you are going to your mind has a tendency to read it like a easy go method. When you read without a prejudice, you can go easy way. When we read with a prejudice, you are like, oh my god, I have to recollect it, remember it. So today's CRUX sheet method is the real method for escaping all this. You have to read, you have to pull out the points, you have to write your notes, and when you made your CRUX sheet, you are not going to read all the wasteful sentences in your textbook, and which takes too much of time, right? Imagine you think you read your complete textbook before the board exam. How much time it will take? But if you took this one, this is what, when you focus and start working on this, what will happen? Automatically your tendency improves. Now if you want some other kinds of training, for example, there are so many psychologically proved trainings for improving your attention span. But right now we don't have time for that. Why? That later on, maybe a separate session we can make. Okay, after thoroughly getting time for that, separate session we can make for that, because it's a single topic which has to be discussed around minimum 30 minutes to 1 hour. So there are so many techniques for that, which I'll put together and make that, because I think that is one of the most important topics you need. You all want to learn, but you can't. Remember, keep your mobile phone aside, switch off your TV, remove your wires and USBs from your PS3, PS4, and keep all these things aside. You feel, you generally use a word, it's so boring. Yes, that boring time is the best time to pick your book. Why? Because now you'll start reading and slowly focusing on it. If all these things are around, you are not going to focus anything. Okay, let me go ahead with some more questions there. Okay, Kevin, so 100 days, 100 chapters, but what if something important comes up that we can't study that day? Wait, Kevin, let me tell you something. Serious question you asked. Look, what if the last 10 days which you are planning to study, last day I told you in the last live, last 10 days only you are planning to study. Okay, and you got a chicken pox. What will you do? Unprecedented thing we can't say right now. It might happen, it might not happen. That is God's decision. That's why I told you God should protect us for everything. Without his will and wish, however good you are at studies, you cannot score. Okay, that's what. So wait, sir, how to be confident during exams and while studying, as well as not to get nervous? All right. What is basically nervousness means? When you are feeling like you are being watched by someone. Okay, you are under the observation of someone. When you are going for an interview and you are talking to people, others are seeing me. When you are externally observed, the person becomes nervous. Why are you nervous in exam hall? Because you know whatever you're going to write, it will be what later read by the teacher, and in front of you, a teacher is standing and observing you. When you were not observed by anyone, and you were in your toilet, you are taking a bath, you were nervous? No. If at all some tough thoughts are there in your heart, then you'll be nervous. Otherwise, you'll be just enjoying dancing and taking your bath, right? You were never nervous. So what is the best method to avoid this? Okay, first is the breathing technique. All right, most of you must have heard that. Anytime when you feel nervous, deep breathe in. Look, this is serious. You are like, sir, this we heard too much, but it's not working. No, you are wrong. Body is nervous because body produce the hormone called adrenaline. Adrenaline is making all these changes in your body. That's why you're unable to do. It is preparing you to do what? The fight, flight, or fright. So how to fail, how to overcome the job of adrenaline? I'll tell you. I used to do this when sometimes because of certain reasons, because of huge pressure, because of this or that or some bad news, the palpitation of the heart goes up because pressure increases and the number of heartbeats. Now Apple Watch is saying your heart is beating around 100 times, 120 times in a minute, and all. It's very dangerous. And seeing that, oh my god, more. Okay, fine, believe me. I look at the Apple Watch and take the counting of my pulse. Sit, take the first breath, hold it, slowly leave it, do it 5 times. Apple itself gives what the breathe app, this all are scientifically proved. That's why. Then, sorry, Apple, sorry, Siri. Okay, Siri is talking something to me. And then do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The given time, 5 breathe, you do up and down. Now you see, you are like, your heartbeat has reached to 80. Oh my God, seriously? Yes, seriously. Okay. So you will certainly come to that level. I'm sure about that. Your problem solved. Now, remember, when you are writing your answer sheet, when you're writing your exam in the answer sheet, remember, based on this only, I'm going to what get examined or evaluated by my teacher. So how can I be diffident in front of this and getting into this nervous situation, panicking myself, and just panic attacks killing me? And how can I leave it? No, you cannot. Come on, man, you cannot. This sayings. Okay, what you can do for this? Study well in advance. That's all. Finished. Study everything well in advance and revise everything well in advance. Go through your CRUX sheet minimum 10 times before the exam day. 16 chapters, 10 times you can go ahead. You will never be nervous because you'll be rather happy seeing every question. Oh my God, I know. Oh my God, this also I know. Oh my God, that also I know. How to write exam. The major dynamics of writing exam is yet another beautiful topic. Okay. It's not like what you think. That I'm planning to make another live in the coming days. Okay. How to write exam is entirely different topic. To simply tell you, how can you catch the attention of the teacher when she corrects so many papers? How to catch the attention and how to put your words? What are the major competency stuffs that you should prepare yourself before you get into exam? There are so many points under that. That's yet another beautiful topic. Okay, hope wait within 1 week time I'll prepare all the notes and get in front of you about how to write the exam. And do bring your friends, make them also understand. Let it go as a charity for everyone. Let it go to everybody's eyes and brains. Okay, now prejudice reading. Prejudice means having having a feeling about everything before we know exactly what is it. Means I feel like he is coming to hit me with this. He's having a stick in his hand. He's just coming running to me. I have a prejudice. He's going to hit me. I saw a change, but he was just going to what running with the what this stick, and he's going to give it to second person and running. What is it? It's actually relay going on. I thought he's coming to hit me. That's called prejudice. Actually, relay is going on. All right. Okay. I got many of my motivation classes. This class is really fine. Wonderful. That's so happy to hear from you guys. Mango tree story. Yes, so many stories he's remembering. Yes, sure. I used to create all these stories are meant for you to really do great things and wonderful things in your life. Remember how to create your complete chapter into story, and remember there is methods like that. That all I'll put under that particular, uh, my library. If you go there, you can see various playlists I have. In that playlist, simplified learning methods, in that playlist I'll put all these things. Okay guys, so I hope I have answered all the questions that you have given here, and more you want, you can ask me in details anytime. No worries, you can personally take my WhatsApp number and message to you also. Okay, so that is wonderful, and hope to see you all the earliest and in the next week. Never forget, it will be the dynamics of writing exams. That is our topic for the next week. The dynamics of writing an exam efficiently. So you want to be an efficient exam, presenter. Yes. See, that is what. If you write an exam in a very perfect and punching way, you are the winner. Nobody can get marks above you. Okay. Great. So I'm getting so many thanks from people. Okay, and silly saying thank you for such a motivational class. It's all my pleasure, guys. It's you have to thank to God because He is giving us a chance to sit like this and talk to you without any break in the life. MashaAllah, God is really great, isn't it? Yes, Sophia, thank you. Thanks a lot. Shara's studies, amazing sessions. Shara's studies. I don't know exactly who is that. If you can tell your name, that'll be so beautiful. Okay, Jovena, thank you, Jovena. Okay, thank you, dear Aaron. Thanks a lot, Aaron. Great, great. I'm so thankful to you guys during your tight schedule of doing so many things. You are giving some part of your time because you really love to listen to me, and that is the real motivation for me. Okay, let it go to many other people, try to bring more people, let them all get some important tips and tricks from here, and hopefully this will get benefited by so many people, and we will get more and more people and more content I'll make for you. Wait and watch for that. Today evening, guys, I have at Kuwait time 5:30. I'll be having another session that is specifically for people in my area, my locality, and that's how to improve their English speaking skills. Okay, Sharafa. Okay, Sharafa. Okay, all right, Sharafa. That's wonderful. So that is another session. You might hear me talking in my regional language, sometimes Malayalam. Okay, so we'll be singing so many things, other things, and all. Sometimes, if they request, we'll go it only through what. Zoom only without YouTube live. I don't know exactly. So if at all you see me speaking Malayalam here, don't get feeling like what happened to Salim sir one day suddenly nothing. That's because it's a part of community responsibility. Okay, community responsibility. So a part of that we are doing, that is also equally required along with what my responsibility to you as a teacher. So it's the time for you all to we all have to quit. I'm also feeling hungry. Let me go and eat some food. So guys, great. Today itself, prepare your CRUX sheet. Okay, and let me see who all are preparing and sending it to me. At least one chapter you prepare and then revise everything and tell me all your feelings and emotions related to a CRUX sheet. Do go and comment under this live video later on once you prepared your sheets. Okay, tell your what happened exactly, your experience of preparing the sheet, what all things you have seen while you went through the real process of making the sheet, and after 2 3 days come back and again say how it was working with you, whether it was beautifully going, or you found it really working well, or you want any changes, anything like that. All right, okay guys, so it is so nice. Yeah, Haneem, nice to see you here, Haneem. All right, okay guys, take care then everybody. Have a nice time. Enjoy. Bye guys. If at all anybody want to ask anything, you can stay back, and those who are done with this, they can proceed. Bye, bye, bye. Take care. Love you all, guys. Take care. Oh, Jonathan. All right. Jonathan. Oh my God. I remember this guy. Oh, goodness. So many of my previous students, mashallah. That's the happiest thing ever a teacher can get in life. That is special about teachers. Great. Yeah, thanks a lot for all you guys joining here. Nihala, thank you. Akib Reyes, thank you. And Rizvi. Okay, Jovena. Okay, then yeah, Tarun, Suresh Pillai. Okay, Safia, Himma. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Okay, thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Okay, Dinesh. Thank you, dear Dinesh. Aditi, thank you so much. Aditi, you didn't ask me that question, Aditi. I was waiting for you. I couldn't see that. Sophia, thanks a lot, Sophia. It's beautiful to have you over here. Great, Aaron. Bye bye. Bye bye, everybody. I know till I close session, people keep saying bye and stay. That is a normal thing happening with me and my children. Bye bye bye. If at all somebody wants to ask something, that's what they will ask me. Never mind. Others all, thanks a lot. Bye from the heart. Happy Children's Day. Enjoy your time with your parents. Have an outing and give importance for your siblings. Wish everyone happy Children's Day. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Safiya. Take care, guys. Just looking whether anybody is going to ask some question. That's what. Others, wow, love you, others. Hope your studies are doing well, others. Convey my regards to your dad, mom, everyone. I miss them. Bye bye, Muhammad Faisal. MashaAllah. I'm sure you're going to work with this all things in your life, and you're going to see a change in that, of course. Okay, do not give any courtesy or this, or but make a change in life. That's what I would like to see from you, Muhammad dear. Inshallah, hopefully. Yes, Adarsh, with love. Convey my love to all your friends, everyone. Try to inform your friends and try to bring them also, so that let them also get some sort of if at all they're finding it useful, let them also get some use from this. Thank you all. Thank you. Thanks a lot for your wish, Safia. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Inshallah, Muhammad will do it. Inshallah, I'm sure about that. If somebody's remaining there to ask me, no worries. Those who want to proceed, let them proceed, because time is valuable for everybody. I'm seeing still 20 people watching. That's why I'm waiting for. Oh my God, Metam. Oh my goodness. Metam here. That's so beautiful to see. Oh my God. One of my favorite students, man, years before, my dear Metam Hami from Lebanon, right now in Russia. Oh my God. Yeah, Metam. I used to come on every Saturday's live, dear. Just guiding my children, that's it. Miss you, Maitam. How is Rabab, Hami, and all? Sister, everyone doing good? Great. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Are you still in Russia, or are you back to Kuwait, joined with the family? Oh my God. Seeing Maitam on this platform is like, oh my goodness. Seriously. Bye, Sania. Bye. Love you, Sania. Take care. Bye bye. Thanks a lot, Safia. You are such a wonderful person listening to me, and your prayers will certainly be answered by God, and I'm sure it will give good health for me. Madam, certainly. Just even weekends where we are so much uh, busy, I'm just giving my time to my children and trying to do some community service that's going on there. That's what, not getting time to go out. Oh, you're in Lebanon right now. Oh, great, mashallah. So happy to hear that. How is everything in Beirut? Hop, great. Oh, Ajwa Fatma, mashallah. Thanks a lot. Ajwa Fatma Hasina. All right, mashallah. So back to US next year, inshallah. Great, Matham. Great, great. So happy to hear you that you're just heading back to US. So you stopped everything in Russia, I think. Great. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, anybody is remaining to have any questions? Go ahead. I'm waiting for you guys. Yeah, Emma is asking any tip for examination stress. Okay, let me tell you something. Imagine there is a problem in your life and you have a solution for it. Do you have to stress, Emma? Answer is certainly no. There is a solution now. Okay, let me ask you some more thing. There is a problem in the world and there is no solution at all in the world, in the universe, no solution for that. Do you have to stress? Answer is absolutely no, right? There is no solution. No, why should you stress? Corona is such a thing. Is there any solution right now with us? No. So not stressing about it. That's it. So what I want to tell is, if there is a problem and there is a solution, do not stress. If there is a problem and there is no solution, do not stress. Means no stress at all in life. Why are you taking exam as a huge problem? No stress at all. Okay. You will never find stress if you feel like I have done my part. Okay, I have done from my part everything. Imagine you feel like, what? No, I didn't do properly my part. I could have done much more better. Then you will take all the stress. Okay, so that's what I told before. Do before the exams, and later on leave everything to God. Okay, so your stress will be always reduced. And every stress relieving techniques are there, which I promised you. I'll make a very nice video on that separately and post in the group. Next week, exam, how to write the exam, dynamics of writing exam in a very efficient way. So in that, I will add some points about how to overcome the stress due to exam. Okay, surely it will help you. I'm sure about that. Okay, dear Emma. Okay. Okay, going back to US next year, inshallah. Okay, I still have one more year. I'll finish in the US. Oh my God, great, great, wonderful. Okay, Emma. Hope to see you the next week over there, and try to bring all your friends over there, and let's make it a great time, fruitful time spending for each other, and add in your prayers, always in your duas. Yes, Mehtam is saying you always have exam anxiety, but relieved as soon as it is done. Okay, so yeah, exam time there'll be, it's a common thing. If you don't have any pressure or any anxiety or little, if you don't feel like exams are in front of me, I have to work for it. If that feeling is not there, you're not going to do anything. Little kind of stress, not too much of stress, little kind of, yo, I didn't do things, so many classes are, I mean, so many chapters are remaining, this is required, then only you will start working for something. Okay, inshallah. All right, Safia, see you on the next Saturday. Beulah, thank you a lot. I know you are hiding and just sitting there and watching everything, a silent person there. Oh my God, Beulah, miss you. Convey regards to everyone. Okay, so guys, now it is, oh my goodness, 85 minutes. It's a time to wind up. Okay, guys. Love you all. Bye. Bye, all. See you in the next video. See you the next Saturday.